I'm sure I've talked about it on the channel before multiple times, but in case you missed it or you're new around here, my real life 9 to 5 is at a museum. I run the digitization studio, meaning my team is responsible for photographing the museum's collections. I didn't set out with the intention of being a museum professional. I got my BFA in photography and then just sort of stumbled backwards into the world of museums. That said, I'm a history nerd at heart, so it worked out, and getting to see and work with a collection of historical artifacts is such an interesting experience. As of this year, I've been at the museum for 10 years now, which feels so wild to think about. So anyway, what I'm saying is that I'm sure a decade of experience working in a real-life museum will give me a big advantage playing 2 Point Museum, right? Right? My name is Brock, and I'm so glad you're here. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I make chill videos about cozy and wholesome gaming, so if that sounds appealing, consider subscribing to come along with me for this journey. Now, without further ado, let's check out 2 Point Museum.
Hi, I'm Hayley Von Trowell, and you're listening to Digging Deeper, where we cover everything from archaeology, science, the unexplained, and vanishing curators. Yes, that's the story of the curator, now ex-curator, of the 2 Point Museum, who fled the scene of the struggling institution, never to be seen again. Their disappearance was first discovered by a journalist from 2 Point Radio, hoping to discuss the museum's record low attendance and reports of rampant thievery. And in a strange way, I feel I got my answer.
Alright, we're beginning. Content Curator, welcome to your new museum. It's not in great condition, but with a little guidance, it could become one of the best museums in the county, or even the entire world. Sorry, before I get any more carried away, why don't you have a look around? We're off to a really great start. Familiarize yourself with the museum and the camera controls. Okay, so we've got panning and rotating. Wait, how do I pan? Okay. And then adjust the pitch of the camera, like that. Sweet. Excellent, looking around, well done, already leaps and bounds ahead of your predecessor. Speaking of, the old curator sent out an expedition before they skipped town and disappeared forever, and it looks like they've left an unopened exhibit. New exhibits arrive at the museum packaged in crates ready to be unboxed. All crates look the same, but you can tell this is a good one. Select a crate and see what's inside. Okay. Greasy Fields. That must be where it was from. Open the crate. That's exactly how it happens in real museums, just so you know. Oh, an epic quality? Oh, this is kind of cool. We get like little loot boxes of artifacts. Let's see. Right footprint fossil. We're looking for a giant shoeless culprit. It's commonly seen, but epic quality. Okay. Place exhibit. And then I get to put it in my museum. And I assume here. And we just click to place. Alright. Look at that. Perfect. Something nice and old to go with the museum's modest prehistory collection. See, I told you, off to a great start. And what luck. That's now the museum's most impressive exhibit. The higher an exhibit's buzz, the more it will amaze our guests. But as you can see, exhibits will get grubby over time, losing their buzz. Museums rely on experts' restoration skills to keep exhibits presentable and the guests saying, "Whoa, look at that." If left forgotten, abandoned, and entirely uncared for, exhibits will become unpresentable, like these two, losing all their buzz. Hire a prehistory expert to restore your new collection. Okay. We also have something down here. Oh, okay, so this is our breakdown of finances. Gotcha. We need to hire somebody first. Peter Stud. Oh, hello. Look at Wendy's face there. Okay, Peter, you're a prehistory expert. You're delicate, so you're slow to recover from injuries. How often are you going to be getting injured on the job? But you're also nimble. Wendy is sluggish, so she's slow but analytical, improves exhibit analysis speed. And Lola is dull, so she impairs the tour guide's ability, but she's nimble. I feel like being slow but analytical seems totally fine. to start off with. So I'm gonna hire you. I'm gonna put you down in here. And off you go. Okay, so the museum professional in me thinks that it's really important to point out that you don't restore museum collections, you conserve museum collections, which is the thing that that I had to learn. Restoring implies that you're like taking it back to what it looked like when it was brand new, where conservation implies that you are keeping it stable and making sure that it's not actively degrading, but you're letting it look and exist as it does now, because there's a lot of material history, meaning like the way that something is worn is also part of its history. Anyways, I'm gonna do a lot of that, so I hope that you're prepared for me to tell you a lot about museum, the museum world. I hope that's why you clicked on this video, because that's what's gonna happen. That's better. Restoring exhibits will keep them looking first rate and maintain the museum's buzz. However, providing a spectacle will only take you so far. Our guests want to be informed as well as impressed. Info stands collect all our knowledge of near exhibits and present it to guests in one digestible place. Place info stands near exhibits so guests can learn about what they're seeing. Okay. So we can place it so that it gets all of them. Okay. We'll do that there then. We don't need to, we need to put 2 info stands? But I only need the one. Can I pick you up? I can. In that case, it feels like it's worth it to like do one, since I have to put 2, do one there, and then do another one over on this side. Okay. Smart stuff. I'm feeling wiser already. Now that you have the basic understanding of buzz and knowledge, we're almost ready to reopen the museum. Before you do, there's one last thing. Decoration. The right decorations can turn a good museum into a great museum. It's so much more than a finishing touch. Well-decorated exhibits provide more buzz and improve the museum's environment, leading to a better guest experience. Because you pronounce it prehistoric, my brain wants to go that way all the time. Okay, so we've got some banners, fossil decals, faux ferns, rocks, big leafy plants. Okay, so we want to display 3 exhibits with a level of 2 decorating. Okay. I like the idea of the banner, but I don't want it to be like dead center, because that really blocks the view there, doesn't it? How do we rotate our things? Can we? I wanna rotate this, but I don't know how. Ah, there we go. I guess I don't wanna. I'm gonna put it there. And in fact, I'm gonna put one on the other side too. Okay. So that increases our buzz a little bit.
Hi, I'm Hayley Von Trowell,
Oh, hi.
and you're listening to Digging Deeper, the show that delves into the world of archaeology, the otherworldly, and invisible scientists. First up, we go live to our very own Monty Barnett, who's aiming to become the first person in history to untangle the legendary Guardian Knot, a feat that, according to legend, will grant him unlimited power.
Hello, Haley. Yes, I'm attempting to unravel it as I speak. Come on, Monty. This is it. You'll show them. They won't be laughing at you after this.
What is?
Ooh, keep going, Monty. We'll check in with you later.
What was happening just then? I stopped talking because I wanted to hear what was going on and wanted you to be able to hear it, but like, whoa. I don't know what that was. Okay, beautiful. Clearly you've got an eye for this kind of thing. Remember to complement our collection of exhibits with decorations as well as info stands for a superlative guest experience. Okay, the higher an exhibit's buzz, the more it will amaze our guests. Decorate exhibits to maximize their buzz and improve our guest experience. Place info stands near the exhibits so guests can learn and improve their knowledge. Guests need to buy a ticket before they are admitted to the museum. First, you'll need to add a ticket booth. Conventional wisdom suggests we place ticket booths near the entrance. Are you feeling wise? I am feeling wise.
The prehistoric period was absolutely ages ago.
It was. It was in fact ages ago. Okay, None of your ticket booths are staffed by assistants. New guests won't be able to enter the museum without buying a ticket. Okay, so we need to hire somebody for the front desk. We have to go down here. Assistants. So we've got Lloyd Dandy, a toilet terror to place toilet maintenance on use. Oh no. Dennis, who's a bookworm, and Bean-brained, coffee increases his happiness. That sounds fine. And then Mia is robust. She recovers from injuries past. I hope that our front desk staff are not being injured regularly. I'm gonna go for this guy. If he trains fast. Oh. Okay. There you go. You're gonna work at the ticket booth. Good job. And sell your first ticket. Oh, here come people. Welcome in. Welcome to 2 Point Museum, where I have exactly 3 fossils. But what fossils they are? Oh. Oh no. Oh, okay, you got it. That was a humongous ticket. Sure, guests pay an entry fee, but that doesn't mean we're refusing donations. In fact, they're encouraged. When a guest is impressed by an exhibit, they'll make a donation. Amaze guests as much as possible to receive bigger donations. Guests can make a donation at any available donation stand. Security guards will empty your donation stands and collect the cash. Ensure donation stands are emptied regularly, especially around your prize exhibits, to receive as many donations as possible. Donations are a successful museum's main source of income. True. This donation stand near our exhibits. Yeah, we can put it like just right in the middle. Right there. I think that's great. Oh, we need 2 donation stands? See, it's making me place 2 of everything, and I'm just kind of like, but what if I don't feel like I need that? Maybe I'll put one like, I know it's a little bit out of the way, but just put one over here, because then it'll probably help with whatever we end up placing next. And then hire a security guard. Okay. Yolanda slowly recovers from injuries. Security guards feel like they might get discount salary expectation. And discount salary expectation. Ooh. All right, Belinda, we're hiring you. Off you go. Now that the museum's making money, we're ready to plan our first expedition. Expeditions allow you to add new exhibits to your collection.
Someone asks. That would be embarrassing.
I'm missing some of these things because I'm talking. I took the liberty of having the museum's helicopter unimpounded. It should be here any minute. As the curator, you'll plan expeditions across the globe, where staff will attempt to retrieve new exhibits for display in the museum. Once plans are finalized, selected staff will head straight to the helicopter for departure. Expeditions can be dangerous for those involved and can cause the museum to be understaffed. Be mindful of workload issues when staff are away or recovering from injuries. Select the helicopter to plan your first expedition. Whoa. Okay, I can tell you that at least my museum we're not doing this, but I would gladly go on an expedition for the museum. Okay, set up the expedition. Welcome to the expedition. That's such a hard word. Setup screen. From here, you can plan every last detail of an expedition to ensure the best possible chance of avoiding certain failure. Every location has a number of events that can occur during expeditions. Greasy Fields is relatively safe, but other locations can and will be more dangerous. Influence the level of risk involved by changing the expedition team's approach. Expedition teams will take a safe approach by default unless you tell them otherwise. Each location has its own specific staff requirements. Expeditions to Greasy Fields only require a single prehistory expert, but as you discover more locations, they'll begin to demand all types of staff as well as multiple team members. Select an expert and start the expedition. All right, Wendy, you're heading off. Be safe.
Lose their ticket will be put through hell.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Oh. Okay, so that's gonna go off. Yeah, there Wendy goes.
The expedition team are leaving now. Please say goodbye.
Goodbye. We got good riddance. There's perks and stuff. Interesting. Okay, well we'll let that go ahead and go on. And we can chat about museums. Because I want to know down in the comments, please and thank you, what kind of museum visitor you are. Are you the kind of person that like you go object by object and read every single info panel and every single piece of information, all of the label copy on everything, because you want to know as much as possible? Or do you just like sort of wander through and just see what catches your eye? Are you a like just not a museum person at all? An expedition is finished. A crate is waiting on the helipad. Let's open the crate. Open. I can see this. What? It's so loud. I can see this loot crate system getting to be like addictive. So it's great quality, commonly seen a giant bee, ironically preserved in giant honey.
Announcement. Staff in need of medical attention. Thank you.
Medical attention? You got hurt? Wendy. What's going on? How did you get hurt? Okay, we'll put this here. The honeybee. The expert is back.
Now is linguistics enthusiast.
I might have to turn these off.
Blowfish, who claims he's discovered an ancient, long-lost language.
I have indeed, Haley. I found a scroll inscribed in an ancient text at my local supermarket. After years of study, I'll now read it aloud for the first time in
Oh no!
millennia.
Don't do that! Don't touch that.
Denem weg nach Haus von der Arbeit Vögis bit nick noch Milch Sardellen ein mittelgroß Zitron und Bohnen mitbringen.
Don't forget to pick up milk, pilchards, a medium-sized lemon and beans on your way home from work.
I certainly won't. But what's my weekly shop got to do with this incredible linguistic discovery?
Dear, it's things like this that make me not want to get out of bed in the morning.
Okay, I don't want to turn them off, but they're gonna disrupt every once in a while. Okay, the expert is back with your first ever find. The exhibit arrived in excellent condition. Sadly, your staff member did not. Expeditions will also result in injuries. Building a staff room will give staff a place to recover from their injuries as well as regain energy on their breaks. If you haven't already, you'll also want to hire a janitor to clean up all the tar your injured expert is tracking through the museum. Oh, Wendy. Oh, Wendy. Okay, being an expert is dangerous vocation, and expeditions are they're dangerous vacation. Wow, that would have been a fun phrase if I could have said it. Expedition ailments will make staff less effective and their various tasks in the museum. Staff room allows injured staff to heal their physical ailments. At the bandage box machine, staff will also regain energy faster when taking their break in a staff room. You'll need janitors to maintain utilities and machines like the bandage box. They're also essential for keeping the museum clean, as more foot traffic inevitably leads to all manner of litter and mess. Okay, so we want to build a staff room. There is a bathroom back here. Let's maybe take this for our staff room. We'll put a door over here on the side. Okay, so do we have to do a fancy window? So we know we need this. We'll put that in the corner there. I don't know if these windows will stay as windows. But let's also give them a, let's give them a couch. Comfy place to sit. Sure, have a chair. I guess I could have it like facing toward the couch because there's not gonna be like a TV or anything in here, so it could be a place for sitting and chatting. A snack table. Okay, we can put in a snack table. Yeah, you guys deserve snacks and water. We should give you a trash can too next to the snacks and water, because that would make a lot of sense. I don't know how I want this chair to be. I'll put it there. Okay, filing cabinet. I guess we don't really need a file cabinet just yet. Okay, so build the staff room. Oh, it has here the things that were required. So we added a few extra things, but that's fine. All right, staff room is in. Well, they do get to keep the nice windows. Well, hey, that's good. Wait, can I move those? I can. Yeah, that's
The
cool.
museum apologizes for all the litter, but I'm not sorry. Not anymore.
Did any of you queues for tickets? One of your ticket booths has a large queue. You might want to consider buying more ticket booths. Okay, we'll do that in a second as soon as we get our janitor. This one is robust and expeditions increase their happiness. Same. And you're facing backwards. You're a bookworm. It increases training speed. That seems helpful. Off to work you go. And then let's build another ticket booth here. And then hire another assistant. Holly, accomplished admission, boosts ticket booth proficiency, and photographic memory. Okay, I'm hiring you. I didn't even look at how much you're gonna cost me. You just get to come work here. Welcome. I hope you enjoy. I'm watching you now. Let's see how good you are at this. Okay, you are slightly better than your coworker there. You are. That's true. Okay, do we want to hire another janitor? Because there's a huge mess.
The museum is here to inform and entertain its
But
guests,
Wendy's going on
as well
back.
as to make a profit.
Wendy's going on back. Okay. All right, Wendy, heal up. Heal up. We need you back out there. Because I need one more exhibit on display. But we're doing good, it seems, right? So we've got money. Let's look at our monthly expenses because I'm curious about where were those? Management, staff, guests, finances. Okay, so we have nothing going out. Oh, it must be just because we're in the like tutorial, so it's not making us worry about it too much just yet. Okay, 2 ticket booths seems like plenty. Did Wendy?
Staff
Like,
requires medical attention. Not this again.
we might have to hire, not fire. Nice smelling face improves immediate environment by 5%. We're gonna hire you, Aldo, and your nice smelling face. Please help, sir.
They say madness is doing the same thing again and again and expecting different results. But did you really expect different results? Stay safe, stay sane, stay the course. Vote Windsock. Some things never change.
What?
Expert needed to restore exhibit. Thank you.
Okay, we might need to get another expert. Also, the exhibits need help because people just cannot stop touching them. Here's a hint for going to museums. Don't touch the exhibits. Don't do it. Fly tipper donates litter to the floor. Dull and, no. Okay. You I'm gonna hire. If your analysis is faster. Okay, yeah, that needs help pretty badly. It is quite grubby. But yeah, don't touch things. The oils in your hands can do all kinds of damage. And the salts and everything. All the things that are all over your hands can really damage objects, even like especially metal. Like if you ever walked into a building where you can see on the handle like which side of the door people tend to open most often and like where they usually put their hands. Yeah, don't do that in a museum. All right, let's do another expedition now that we have a new expert. Oh, before you go, why not grab something handy? You can equip your team with a single cargo item per expedition. First aid kit will counter an injury event, making for safer travels. Experiment with cargo items to improve your expedition results. Haggling handbook reduces the cost, removes 1 injury, and plus 15% XP. I like the idea of that. Oh, and then there's possible events. It's cool. So that's not a possible event anymore because we're stopping it. I like that. Okay. And meaty spawn. I did not realize what your name was, sir. That's lovely. Is that a
sentences will be told. Stop.
is that a family name? Meaty? Meaty Spong?
Please join me in saying farewell to the expedition team.
Farewell.
They may never come back.
Oh, that would be sad. Did any of you play, did I already ask this? I don't think I did. Did any of you play Theme Hospital way back in the day? Am I showing my age? Because I played a lot of Theme Hospital when I was a kid. Which is, I know there's a 2 Point Hospital was the first one, and then there's 2 Point University, right? And now 2 Point Museum. Are there more 2 Point games? I wonder if there are. Also, down in the comments, if you have any questions about museums, let me know.
Attention, the expedition team have returned.
Hey, welcome back, Meaty Spong. Hey, your name makes me uncomfortable, but I'm sorry. That's really rude to say. But yeah, if you have any museum questions, let me know. I'll answer them for you if I can. Yay, a new fossil. Okay, let's place our exhibit. Where can you go? You could go here. That's kind of not a bad idea. And then we can get another small one for there eventually. In fact, we could potentially put that there. And then put this one here. And then maybe move these things just a little bit. Okay, there we go. All right, Greasy Fields is nice, sort of, but we'll need to explore a variety of locations to fill out our collection. To unlock a new point of interest, POI, for expeditions, you'll need to complete its map objectives. A POI's map objectives can be found and pinned to your active objectives list from its expedition map. The next location on the Bone Belt map is Rib Row. Head to the map and unlock your first POI. Okay, so we want to open the map. And this is our thing. Complete 2 expeditions and display 150 total buzz. We've done, so we can unlock. Oh, okay, and then it'll expand out from there. All right, so this is our new one. Rib Row. An abundance of bones suggests the area was once home to a thriving dinosaur community or a really big dog. Why not both? Okay, do we want to just go for it? Like, go right away? Oh, possible snake bite. Quicksand. Okay, we're gonna send Wendy back out. And Wendy, I want you to get more experience. We're gonna risk the snake bite, I'm sorry.
The expedition team are departing now. I'm always so glad that I don't have to go.
I would love to go. So the museum that I work for, which forgive me for not saying what museum I work for right now. I'm not necessarily opposed to it, but I also didn't ask them if it's okay. So anyways, forgive me for not talking about it, but most museums will start because like a private collector has a bunch of stuff around a single thing, or an artist dies and they leave all of their stuff to a museum. But the museum that I work for did not start with a collection. It started with a couple of very wealthy people who had an idea to open a museum for a very specific reason, and it's centered around maritime history. I can tell you that for sure. And so since they didn't have a collection, they needed to gather one. So they hired buyers and sent them out all over the place, like globally, to go and purchase things and bring them back for the museum's collection. Which has resulted in a pretty massive collection of things for what you could easily mistake for being a pretty small, like, regional museum.
If something looks familiar, you must have been here before, probably.
Yep, I've been here before. Okay, let's open our new crate full of bones. Whoa. Oh, cool. Voted the pointiest species of dinosaur by a group of clueless museum goers. Okay, it's average quality and it's incomplete. We need to find the other pieces.
Expedition complete.
That's amazing.
So what's in the box?
What's in the box? Okay, where do I want to put you? There's part of me that's like, you deserve a spot but I think I'm gonna put you down here. I think this is a good place for you. I'm gonna move you slightly. Whoops. I'm going to move you. I wish that it was this easy to move artifacts around in an actual museum. That'd be nice. Now the windows aren't centered and it's upsetting me. So I'm gonna, oh no, they're not gonna be centered no matter what I do. All right, then we're spreading you out so that I don't have to feel that way. Okay, that's fine. All right, whoa there, you found the start of a dinosaur skeleton. Exhibits in the dinosaur bones subcategory are found incomplete. You'll need to explore multiple times to find all the pieces and complete the exhibit. An incomplete exhibit will gradually increase in buzz as you find more of the pieces.
Did you know that today marks the 3rd anniversary of the disappearance of renowned scientist Dr. Miriam Saltbeam, who was last seen boarding a plane clutching a suitcase full of research funding? Local search and rescue teams speculate that she may have used the money to construct an invisibility ray, which would explain her disappearance. Wish I could make this part of the show disappear. Here's another tune to hopefully completely take your mind off what you just heard.
Okay, I have to turn those off. I'm so sorry. Okay, they're off. They're very funny and I really like them and I want to listen to more of them, but also like every time I'm in the middle of saying something, it happens. Oh, I wonder if we do eventually get a gift shop. That would be kind of cool. That would be kind of cool. Okay, so do you want to hear, since we're talking museums, do you want to hear about what I do at the museum? Was this all just an excuse for me to talk about my job? I mean, it's really not, like, we won't go into all the details because it's probably super boring for anybody who isn't really heavily invested in, like, imaging science. So, it's pretty niche, but yeah, so my department is responsible for the digitization and photography of the collection. So digitization meaning that we're photographing to create copies of like works on paper, like lithographs, paintings, letters from the archives, that sort of thing. So we're doing that for publications, for researchers, and also for conservation to create like a digital copy that people can access instead of the physical thing. To make the physical thing last longer, because it's kind of the point of a museum is to provide access, but also to protect the things that are in our care. So we do that, and then photography for the object side of things. So for instance, if we had like a fossil, which we don't have anything like that.
Here goes. No climbing on bones, fossils, or other prehistoric memorabilia.
It should go without saying. So if we had a like 3-dimensional object thing, photographing that again for publication, for research, for that sort of thing. So that's what we do. Yeah. Someday if I talk about it more, I should show you, or maybe I'll just post. Maybe I'll do a community post where I post a picture or two that I've taken of things at the museum. Yeah. All right. The skeleton is good and all, but we can't call ourselves a proper museum without a gift shop. Yeah. Gift shops are a key source of income for the museum. Guests will choose souvenirs based on what they've seen during their visit. We'll access more merchandise as we expand, but for now, we don't have much, so don't forget other opportunities to upsell our guests. Who can resist a vending machine? Nobody. People will buy just about anything in a museum. Okay. So we want to build a gift shop. We do want it somewhere near the front. Would it be like way too small to do like here? Is that gonna be minimum size not met? Okay, so we can't do it there. We could do it up here maybe. How big does it need to be? Oh, it needs to be huge. Is that where we want to put it? That feels like not a great location for it. What if we put it like, what if we, how do I, can I delete you? Okay, nice. What if we put it like here instead? Okay, so what is this? This is gift shop doors, checkout counter, bookcase, some plushies, some trinkets. Okay. we can put door there. We can put the checkout counter back here is fine. And then just fill in, yeah, prehistory plushies. Put those there. We'll do some books.
Guests are asked not to steal the exhibits, though I do enjoy a chase.
Yeah, don't steal the exhibits. And a little trinket machine, a couple little trinket machines. Sure. Okay. I think that's fine. Do we want to put a little trash can up in the corner? I feel like trash cans are a good idea. Anytime. Okay, so now build. Oh, sorry. Alright, an assistant is needed for the gift shop. Good idea. Oh, that's the vending machines. Okay, we'll get to those in a second. Let's hire somebody to work in here. Globetrotter of photographic memory. Loyal and robust. An accomplished mission. Oh, and a globetrotter. If you're an accomplished, can I hire you for... nope, I didn't want to pick up the thing. I wanted to bring you. I wanted to pick you up. Okay, you work in the gift shop now. You're welcome. Have fun. People have to go so far back to get to it. That makes me sad. Hopefully they will find their way back there. Okay. So we need made with real gubbins. All right, we're gonna put down a cheesy gubbins vending machine. Not a good idea, by the way. Not something that you wanna ever have in a museum. You will never see a vending machine inside of a museum. Diabolically fizzy. Okay, you go there. And then let's get trash cans. And then should we also, we have not put down any benches anywhere. I feel like it wouldn't be a terrible idea for us to slap down a couple of benches. People have a place to sit. Are you a bench person in a museum? Do you sit and like look at things for a while? Or are you a get in, get out? No judgment, by the way. I genuinely want to know like what your sort of museum vibe is, like I asked earlier. No judgment at all. Even if you are like, I can't stand museums, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. I find that I really enjoy working in a museum and I really like going to museums, but my general vibe, did you just eat one of those? Are you gonna do it too? All the animations are so funny. I find that when I go to museums, I tend to just sort of like wander through fairly quickly and then just stop at the things that catch my eye and learn about them. I'm not a like read every piece of information kind of person. That's just, it's too much. Too much. Okay, when a guest is done at the museum, they'll leave a review. Reviews reflect a guest's buzz, knowledge, environment, and happiness.
That historical importance isn't necessarily visible.
that's really, really accurate. If I remember, I'll talk about that. Ensure that these are high by increasing your museum level. Museum level tracks the museum's total buzz as well as the quality of your staff. Higher museum level means a bigger and better museum. Okay, guests receive buzz from each exhibit they view. Guests with higher buzz will make bigger donations. Guests receive knowledge by reading info stands. Info stands display knowledge for nearby exhibits. And when a guest is done at the museum, they'll leave a review. Reviews are determined by a guest's total buzz, knowledge, and happiness. Okay. So we need 10 guest reviews. We could stand to do some decorating. We haven't decorated in a while. There are these cute banners. Yeah, let's put a banner like back here by the donation thing so you know what your donation is going toward. I want to put ferns down, but like, where do you put them? It doesn't necessarily make sense for it to go here.
The museum hopes for less crime and fewer crimes. Does that make sense?
It does make sense, I guess. Oh, when I was talking about the, like, historic significance is not always visible, it's 100% true. I have photographed many an item that looks pretty dull, to be honest with you. But then when you start to learn about the history behind it, where it's from, who's involved with it, that sort of thing, it can change. It can really, really change how you view things. Ooh, what do we put hanging amber right about that donation thing? Yeah, that's kind of cool. So for example, one of the items in our collection is a softball. A pretty old.
Assistant needed in the gift shop. The tap won't sell itself.
Oh. It won't sell itself. It's fine that you took a break. Actually, there's nobody in here right now, so enjoy your break for the time being. But anyways, it's a softball. It looked kind of old, worn, beat up, that sort of thing. Like nothing super impressive to look at. But it was a softball that was used to play a game of baseball. They used a softball to play a game of baseball at the North Pole when the USS Sea Dragon, a submarine, surfaced at the North Pole. And that's in the collection, and it's amazing. I'm also, by telling you things that are in the collection, you could probably really do some searching and figure out exactly what museum I work for, which is fine. Like I said, I'm not that opposed to you knowing, but yeah, it is a strange thing to think about, though. 3? I don't know what the 3 people above that means. But enjoy that water. And while you're enjoying that water, I'm going to take a sip of my tea. And we're going to listen to this sort of soft jazz.
If you're thousands of years old and covered in amber, please consider donating yourself to the museum.
Okay, I mean, we could send out another expedition. There's nothing stopping us from maybe finding more fossils. All right, meaty spong. Off you go. Let's increase your some POIs have a dangerous or positive or dangerous events that are active during certain times of the year. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Oh no, the helicopter could get damaged? Alright, well, good luck. Don't damage my helicopter, please. Thank you. These being off-center is bothering me. So as soon as you sell that ticket, I'm picking you up and I'm moving you so that it is... There we go. Okay, now you can go back to work. Thank you. I don't know if you have ever taken a break, Holly Odyssey. Holly Oddie. You're taking so many pictures. Oh. This is cute and surprisingly pretty. Like the look of everything is surprisingly quite nice. Because I know 2-point games to be goofy, but it's also, you know, quite lovely. Okay, you're on your way back. Nice, that's cool. We've got 9 exhibits. I like how every single item is considered its own exhibit. Usually, like, a grouping of objects would be considered an exhibit that are themed around, like, a central storyline. But, oh well. Alright. Oh no! Helicopter got damaged.
Toilets are not on display. They should be treated like they are.
Crate is on the helipad. Okay. So is the helicopter damaged? Because it looked like it was, and does that mean that I need to repair it? Yeah! Woo! Okay.
The expedition
Attach it.
team are back from the boat belt.
Nice.
Find anything old?
Beautiful. That's really cool. So it'll generate more buzz now. Base buzz 28, great quality 5. Buzz bonus near an elderly tree decoration. Oh, so do they all have bonuses like that? Elderly tree. So it can't be within the center there, but we can. Why don't we flank the benches with trees and get the buzz bonus? Okay, cool. So does anything else have a buzz bonus that we don't know about? Near a donation stand. Okay. What about you? Near layered rock decoration. We can make that happen. You're good. You're good. Near any prehistoric decoration. And you near a fossil wall mold. Okay. We need layered rock.
If you're confused by an exhibit, just smile and move on. You can't win them all.
Okay, we can put that there. So then that should boost that to the most buzz possible. And what did you want? Something wall mounted? Fossil wall mold. Which I have. And I can put, why don't we put it over here? And that there. Is that not within the, not within range? Okay, then you're going over here. Obstruction. The coal mines are the next location on the Bone Belt map, but the route is blocked by an obstruction at Cranial Crossing. Obstructions are points of interest that don't offer exhibits and block your path to new locations on the map. Plan expeditions to clear an obstruction. Passing through Cranial Crossing will be dangerous, really dangerous. You'll need to train an expert in survival skills before we can attempt the expedition. You'll find that training room is the answer to many of the questions facing the museum. Okay.
Guests are reminded that they don't know what they're talking about.
The sass. The absolute sass of it all. Okay, so there's a pretty huge open area here. I wonder if we can, yeah, the training room doesn't seem like it has to be very large. Let's put the door off to the side here. What is this thing? Training library. It's flammable and needs maintaining. Okay, we can go there. And we'll need a desk. And we'll need whatever this is. Book return bin. Okay, just right beside the desk is fine. Put a file cabinet in here somewhere. Let's do it, just for fun. Just for the giggles. Fix invalid items. Is that better? Which is this invalid? Is it because it's because of the size?
If you haven't enjoyed your visit, please don't mention us to your friends.
Okay. Can I make the room a little bit bigger then? So that I can move things around a touch. Because I'm guessing it was that we'll put the book return just right beside it then. And then we'll put the file cabinet there. Do we want to put a plant in here? Put a plant off in the over in the corner here. So that we get room decor. Okay. Do you want to sell one invalid item? No. Which item is invalid? Was it the plant? Sell one invalid item for 0 money? Yeah. Sure. What item was invalid though? Okay, so we can schedule a training. Hold on. I'm guessing that's what train an expert in survival skills. Okay. Who do we wanna train Meaty or Wendy? We're training Meaty in survival skills. Start your training. Okay.
Announcement. The museum's toilet facilities are for paying guests and desperate celebrities. Thank you.
Do we want to, while we're waiting for Meaty Sprong to do that, do we want to send Send Wendy out to maybe get the skull. Don't get injured. Go for
For
it.
our team departing on an expedition. I'm sure you'll need it.
I don't know what she said. Maybe good luck. This is cool. I would be down for a machine like this for all of my books. I mean, it seems like it takes up more room than like just a bookshelf, but kind of neat. Kind of neat. The museum that I work at is not just a museum, it's a museum, an archive, and a library. So I also have to work with books pretty regularly, as well as archival documents and objects and all sorts of things. That's part of what keeps it pretty fun, you know? I never know on a day-to-day basis what's going to be coming to us, which is interesting. And then I also do digital asset management and reproduction printing and you name it. That's the problem, and also sort of the joy of working for a small nonprofit is that we are all everything. We all have to like have to wear a whole lot of hats all the time.
Expedition team returning from Bone Belt.
Nice. Welcome back. All right, let's open our crate. What do we get? Oh, I guess we don't need the skull. We have the skull. Oh, we got something completely different. Boldadillo skeleton. Who's a nice boulder. Alright, cool. So we got a new thing. Now where do we want to put our new thing? We could do it here, but what if we do it... This is actually not a bad spot either. Let's do it there. I guess that is, yeah, that's central. That's fine. Okay, so what can I do to increase you? Near fossil decal decoration. Okay, let's put some fossil decals down. We could put like one right here to like show guests that that's where they start for the stuff, the prehistoric stuff. We'll put one there. And then we'll do another one
Attention.
down
Don't touch
here.
that.
Attention, don't touch that. I told you, don't touch exhibits. There are lots of jobs for janitors around the museum, considering hiring
Please
some
excuse the
janitors.
exhibit that requires restoration. I'm pretending it's not there.
Oh, I guess that means we could probably stand to also hire another expert. So maybe we'll do both of those. Okay, Ivy Dynamite, you're nimble. And you're robust. Let's hire the nimble Ivy Dynamite. And then let's also hire a new expert. You're a globetrotter, you have photographic memory and a nice smelling face. Anybody who's got a nice smelling face, I'm gonna hire. It's gotta be what I do. Can you help me? Can you help me? Wait, what does that mean? Can I help it? Can you blame me? Can you blame me? Not can you help, I mean, can you help me? Because clearly I'm having a stroke, but...
Assistant to gift shop. Sell, sell, sell.
Yeah, I think we're still gonna not hire another assistant. Because the gift shop can wait for a little while. It'll be fine. So I think it's okay. The music is really good. The music is really good. I'm into it. Alright, so what are we're waiting for the training. Oh, you are trained. Okay, so now we can go. Start expedition to, okay. Clear, there's a cave collapse. Survival skills needed to counter this event. And there's a possibility for an injury. So let's give you a first aid kit and meaty spong. Have I been saying sprong and it's spong this entire time? No, I've been saying spong for sure. All right, off you go.
Is leaving now.
Off you go, meaty.
Wherever it is you're going.
Have fun. Have fun, meaty. I'll miss you. But I'm looking forward to you coming back. Have after you clear that. I wish I could find the last piece of this. It's the only thing I wish. So do we have... It's our monthly breakdown. Okay, where's the, like, can we see what the guest reviews are? Desire to stay. So there's guests and tourists. A goth. Billy Badger. Billy Badger the goth. Don't touch it, Billy. Go back to sulking around my museum like a good goth. That's so interesting to me. I love that the guests include wait, where is the guests list? There's tourists, there's guests, there's goths. That's really funny. There's a professor. Emma. Wait, Emma, where are you? Where did you go, Emma? There you are. Hey, Emma. All diligently taking notes. Expedition, your intrepid explorer has encountered a dilemma on their travels. Dilemmas are high-stakes events that pause expedition progress. Dilemmas force you to make an executive decision to get the team moving again. Your choice might be a total success or an abject disaster. It's up to you. Okay. Alright, as the explorer makes their way over Cranial Crossing, they spot a flask on a ledge below. Oh. Catch it. Overcome with curiosity, your expert reaches the ledge and drinks the contents of the flask, feeling instantly invigorated and more invincible than ever. Gained the robust trait. That's cool. That's kind of a neat little side thing that gets added in. Oh, Emma's having some burp. Enjoy that delicious burp. No. No, I don't like how that sounds. No, I don't enjoy that at all. It's not pleasant. All right, we're just kind of waiting for him to come back, and he is on his way. And then we need to go to Old Mines. I'm curious to see what all... There's a lot of prehistory stuff. I am curious to see what other types of exhibits there are. I think that'll be really interesting. Okay, we unlocked the Cold Mines. Nice, which requires a prehistory expert, an assistant, and a janitor, and survival skills to go to. Whoa. Okay. So what did we get? I thought it said that we wouldn't get things from clearing rubble? Maybe I read it wrong. Oh, staff experience. Claim.
Guests should leave with the same number of bones they arrived with.
They should.
No less.
That would be really ideal, honestly. All right, I think we're gonna leave this here for now. But it's very fun. I really want to keep playing, and so I think we should maybe come back to this. So let me know if you would like to see more. Let me know your museum questions down below, because I am happy to answer those for you if you have any. And let me know if you enjoyed this. It was kind of fun to get to talk about what I do when I'm not doing YouTube things. Because this is not my full-time job. Not yet. I think it's possible. I really do think it's possible. And it's all of you that make it possible. So thank you so much for being here and for watching this and for clicking on this video. Just being here and watching really helps out a lot for getting me closer and closer to that goal of being able to do this full-time and hang out with all of you much more often. Though this week I've been killing it, honestly, giving myself some props right now for for how many videos I've been getting out. So if there was a weird cut right at the end here, it is because our smoke detectors decided to test just then. I'll be back here on the channel really soon. Until then, take care. Bye.